So tune in with your old friend. Get on the grid with F1GamerDad. Some call it racing, some say insane. Racing so fast like we don't got a brain. So go and join the best racer on the grid. F1GamerDad on the grid.
Oh, and we have no audio. Okay, let's... Thank you, Neil, in the comments. That's very embarrassing. Okay, well, disregard everything you think you may have thought I said just now. I didn't. No. It was all an illusion. We're at Imola today. It's round 3. Run through it quickly and get you guys up and away. And for some reason, we've got... results showing instead of the grid, which is fun. We're off to an amazing start here, everybody. Okay, bear with me momentarily while I get here. Start over. Exactly. Let's do that. Just talk amongst yourselves while I figure out what is going on here. It's all just the fun of having a replay file to do the broadcast instead of actually live action. Definitely mixes things up a bit. Okay, let's try this again, everybody. So, running through the grid, and we'll run through this very quickly before everyone gets underway. Philip Harmer takes pole position. Samuel Lindelov takes pole position with a 1:43.234. Philip Harmer P2. Robert Koppler P3. Michael is P4. Chris Smith 5th. George Tyler 6th. John Bailiff 7th. Alexander Wilfert is P8. Frick Smith is P9, and Sean Smith, myself, P10. A Smith top 10 double. Woo! We're in for a cracker here, guys. Patrick Rusendahl is P11. Josephine Becker is P12. And we'll run through the rest of the grid. Neil Killen is P13, Armin Ratchdy is P14, Mark De Bruin 15th, Martin Shirley 16th, Charlie Spink 17th, and Byron Debelow is P18. Okay, apologies about the disrupted start. Let's have another go and hopefully get some racing action to bring to you all for round 3 of the Global Racing League Porsche Cup season. You can hear the revs rising in the background. Got an in-between camera here. So we've got 3 sessions today, a 10-minute initial heat, a 15-minute heat, and then a 20-minute final feature race. The revs rise. Lindelof gets us underway. We've got jostling for position back in the pack. We're 2 wide in P2 and 3. See how this shakes out. Robert Koppler takes the inside from Philip Harmer. Very clean, very nice. Plenty of other side-by-side action back here. Oh, and we've got a spinner already. It is Josephine Becker. Oh, we've got multiple. Patrick Rusendahl is around. No. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Everyone gets through. I don't think there was too much damage to speak of through there. Everyone's cycling through very nicely. George Tyler holding P6, and there's about 0.2 of a second between everybody almost in the top 10. Stretching out a half a second through the middle sector. Bailiff holding off Tyler in P5. Now this session has a reverse top 4. Ooh, Tyler's having a look, thinks better of it. Good job. They would be very optimistic to try and make a move from that far back. Not saying that that's exactly what I did on the last lap of the last race. We'll just keep that between ourselves for the moment. Oh, very tight under braking. This is one section here where if you lock the brakes going downhill into the first ravazza, you are doomed. And whoever's in front of you is probably going to feel the effects. Up with the race league now, Philip Harmer, Samuel Lindelov, and battle for P2 is again heating up into Tamburello. The chicane. Oh! And it's Koppler who comes out second best. We've got more 2 wide action coming through here as well. Koppler gives a wide berth. And Tyler gets through up into P4. Great racecraft from Tyler just to make that mistake count for himself. And Koppler tucks back in to P5. Still top 5 would be a great result on a circuit like this. Look at these cars coming through in the sunset. See the 2 wildfire cars back there in P9 and P10. Oh, Koppler has a nibble. Tyler is very defensive. This is a great battle here. 0.2 of a second separating them both. And don't forget John Bailiff in behind, just waiting to pick up the scraps if any present themselves. Look at the aggression through the chicane. That is awesome. Really awesome through there. You can see the confidence levels of some of the racers as they come through. You really see who is at one with the car. Smith here coming through on Wilford. So Alexander Wilford dropping a couple of positions early on in this race. And now in a Wildfire Racing sandwich. With the two Smiths in front and behind. We are of no relation. just putting it out there if anyone's wondering. And Frick Smith getting a huge run now into the first corner. Takes the outside. Oh, switch back to the inside. That was fantastic. They're now almost 3 wide. Oh, and he overshoots the corner. No! Oh, it's going to continue as well. Oh.
That was my fault, guys. Sorry.
We get the apology over the radio. Killen now on the outside. Smith on the inside for the next chicane, and they filter through very nicely. Great battling here from everybody after that mistake from Smith, and the inside Wilford makes the move stick. No, we're still side by side. Still side by side. This is awesome. Coming into, this is a very tight corner, and you really make the rear tires scream all the way through here as well. We're almost 3 wide down. Oh. They've done very well to make that work, these guys. We will jump back. As great as this battle is, actually we'll stay with them through the chicane. Love that view, seeing everyone filter through the chicane. Philip Harmer now holds a 1 second lead, so talking in F1 terms, he's just broken the DRS to Samuel Lindelöf in behind. These guys so consistent throughout the series so far, consistently running in the top 5. Robert Koppler has lost a couple of positions from where he started, so he is P5 now. Michael Schultz Cattleback, and on the grid as he was referred to, simply Michael. I like that. Just a one name. Oh, Koppler's got a great run here on George Tyler. Oh, tucks in. Doesn't want to make a move just yet. There's not really 2 lines through here. But the hairpin is potentially somewhere he could look. And he does. Goes to the inside. Number 982 on 317. He's got the inside, but Tyler still has the run, and Koppler tucks in. It was a good move. Good move. You had to have a go. We've got Neil Killen in chat, and Patrick Rusendahl as well. Great to have you in here, guys. Epic battle between me and Patrick Rusendahl in the final heat, just saying. And Patrick responds with simply fire. This battle is raging here in the first heat. Koppler wanting to make up those 2 positions he's lost. Does he go for a move into the chicane? No. As they were. Oh, I just love the attitude of these cars going through that chicane. Oh, Tyler's gone wide. It could invite Koppler down into the downhill before Ravazza 1 and 2. No, he's going to tuck in. While this battle rages on, we've got an awesome battle also here for P12 and 13. Mark de Bruin and Martin Shirley. De Bruin holding P12. Shirley hoping to take that away from him. Coming onto the home stretch now, and should be quite a big run. We'll go on board with Shirley. Off board, see if he goes to the inside. He does. Under braking. No, thinks better of it and just tucks in. Killen now holding off Eamon Ratchdy in car number 216 with a very cool black and red anime livery. Oh, Killen goes very wide. He's going to come under pressure now from Ratchdy. Big run for Eamon. It's one of those corners where if you want to make the move, you need to be so sure that it's going to stick. come up now to P7 with John Bailiff, who is chasing down Christopher Smith. This is the battle for P6 and 7. The gearbox view of Smith shows Bailiff really, really hustling in the number 22, sporting the GRL Team Champions sticker on the front of his Porsche. Very cool. I need to know more about that before the next round, so John, let me know what that's all about. And if we're playing for that in this season as well. John's got a big run here. Let's see, goes to the inside. How heavy does he go onto the brakes? No, again, just happy to ride it out, tuck in, and live to fight another day. This battle around 3 or 4 tenths now. The lead 5 has just fanned out a little bit, so Lindelof 1.6 back from Harmer, Schultz Cattleback 2 seconds further back from Lindelof, Poplar hovering around that 1 second mark to Schultz Cattleback, and then Tyler 1.5 seconds back, and then we've got this duo here 2.7 back from them, and then we've got an almighty 8-second gap from these two back to Alexander Wilfert, who is propping up the second battle pack on the circuit. So we round Piratella, making the downhill run into Aqua Minerale. These cars just feel so awesome through here, but these little sausage curbs all around the track, just, oh boy, they're the little teeth that just want to catch you out every single lap. Killen holding the lead of this trio here of himself, Ratchty, and Gruen. Losing touch with Smith ever so slightly. Coming down into Ravazza 1. Very nicely done. No one locking a break through here, which is just so easily done. Oh, and we don't get the white flag. Oh, there's John Bailiff just venturing off the track. Philip Harmer has taken race 1 here at Imola. We don't see the white flag in the commentary box, so it's always a nice shock when it comes through. Very cool indeed. Harmer wins by 1.7 seconds over Schultz Cattleback. Robert Koppler is over Samuel Lindelof. He was grayed out, so I didn't take any notice of him. 1.7 seconds back. Schultz Cattleback in P3, rounding out the podium. 2.5 back. Robert Koppler P4. We then have George T. Tyler P5, Christopher Smith P6, John Bailiff P7, Alexander Wilfert P8, Sean Smith P9, Neil Killen, P10, Eamon Ratchty P11, Mark De Bruin P12, Martin Shirley 13th, Frick Smith is 14th. Oh, and we've just had things flick over for the next session. And we've got a bit of a shake-up here, which I don't believe is actually correct. But anyhow, let's run through that. The best thing is to run through the grid when it does pop through. Okay, we do have a grid, and it's a top 4 being shuffled around, so Samuel Lindelof will lead us off. And this doesn't seem right, does it? Let's wait till the grid actually all populates. That might be what's stopped us here, everybody. You know what? The revs are rising. We can see it on the timing tower. Apologies about the broadcast today being a bit disrupted. Some funny things going on with SDK. Anyhow, everybody is up and running. Let's see. Oh, a lot of jostling for position. Koppler and Schultz Cattleback, the teammates, taking... Oh, Schultz Cattleback got squeezed there from Lindelof. Everyone else filtering through quite nicely. Josephine Becker making up a spot now, going around the outside. Oh, we've got 3 wide. No! Oh, big hit. Oh, it's me. Oh, that's all right. We don't need to have sympathy for me. That was an unfortunate one. Oh, I forgot all about that. Why did I show? Oh boy. So it was yeah, absolutely nil. It was an inverted top 4 for the first one, or the second heat, which is showing as a consolation round through the SDK. This is just second heat. Oh, Josephine getting a big run down into Aqua Minerale. Fricksmith with some heavy damage on the rear of the Wildfire Racing 121 car. We're watching Patrick Roosendahl now into the chicane, takes the inside and makes the move stick. Great move into the chicane there. That was an awesome one. Variante Alta, the chicane, if anyone was playing along at home. Some really pretty names here at Imola. I really enjoy a lot of them. Just like Monza having some really nice and really iconic corner names. I don't know too many other tracks that come close. Probably Mount Panorama comes close with some creative names and some ones that you just never forget. I'd say also the Nordschleife has some very memorable names as well. Lindelof taking a very unconventional line through the Tamburello chicane there. Ooh, very interesting line. I think that was Chris Smith, P6, yeah. Maybe just getting some more heat in the tyres. Plenty of gravel being kicked up by the front 5. Making it much harder for the rest of our runners to come through here, which everyone would be delighted about. Across the field getting through nicely. Oh, the Smith on Killen. Oh, I think I remember something had happened there just now. I think maybe that's why Neil's in behind me. It was all absolutely fine. This race was a lot of fun. We've got Josephine Becken now in behind Fricksmith for P13 and 14. This battle raged on for much of the race as well, and we've got a triplet here. Patrick Roosendahl chasing down Martin Shirley and Mark de Brewer. Oh, someone's off. It's Chris Smith. Oh, unlucky going through the Variante Alta chicane. I've gone through there. Neil is waiting to pounce if Chris Smith takes a fraction of a second longer to get traction and good grip back in these tyres, and he's all over the back of Smith now. We have a change for the lead. Lindelof has gone through on Koppler. He just set the fastest lap of the race with a 1:43.43 as well, so tremendous pace there from Lindelof getting that done on the straight, no doubt, after a solid run out of the second Ravazza. Koppler, you may remember, did an unbelievable salvo job in Monza last week. Very cool, very awesome to see these guys with different skill sets on different tracks. Roosendahl has had an issue back here with Schultz Cattleback has actually had an issue. So he is much further down than he was at the start of this race. He's down 7 places at the moment, but that's not... I think he's already come back a little bit past Freak Smith there. So it'll be interesting to watch this. I've just mentioned his teammate Robert Koppler doing a salvo job in Monza. Schultz Cattleback is going to have to do something very similar in this one as he comes up to the Variante Alta chicane. Going for the inside over Patrick Roosendahl. Can he make it stick? He absolutely can. Very nicely done indeed. Just keep tabs on our top 5. We're 5 minutes into this 15-minute session. So plenty of time left. If some of these guys have lost hope of catching the car ahead, there is plenty of time to make inroads. Just seen Philip Harmer taking the fastest lap of the race with a 1:43 dead. Oh, the boy's got pace. This is going to be an interesting one to keep tabs on. I'm going to ride on board with Philip for a good sequence of corners up until the hairpin. Now I will stop talking so we can hear the sweet sound of this Porsche Cup 992 race car. Using all of the available racetrack. Looking at the back, he's got nothing to worry about. 3 seconds back to George T. Tyler in P4. So this battle for the podium now is on. So aggressive over the curves, these guys. It is fantastic to see. Really, really impressive. Philip now all over the back of Koppler in P2. Remember, Philip started P2 in this session, so he's trying to come back to where he started. And it looks like it's only a matter of time before he gets to the bumper of Robert in front. Let's see what the latest lap time is. Is it a 42? It's a 43.412 for Robert Koppler, 43.28 for Harmer. Looks like he desperately wants to get in front of the Austrian in front. And Koppler makes a mistake. Harmer goes through. Oh, apologies there. Harmer goes through up into P2 now. Wonder if Koppler may have... No, I don't know if he would have gotten a slowdown anywhere around there. So just a solid move from Philip. Koppler saw the writing on the wall and allowed the German to come through and now set his sights on the race lead, with Lindelof holding a 1.2 second lead for the moment. We've got Patrick Roosendahl all over the back of Martin Shirley, looking to make him move around the outside of the hairpin. Gets side by side. Oh no! Oh, it's a big one. Oh, Frick Smith.
Oh, sorry, Patrick. Nowhere I could have gone.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. As he just mentioned in comms, Frick Smith had nowhere to go. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Roosendahl just
All good.
lighting up the rear tires. And as soon as you do that in these cars, you're going for a trip around. It's not a round trip you're wanting to make. Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll come back up here to a battle that is progressing between Michael Schultz-Cattleback and Eamon Rachdi. Look at the attitude Schultz-Cattleback has. He clearly has a lot of pace and now has a monumental run through the front stretch. Gets side by side. This will be the inside line for the Tamburello chicane. And Rachdi, how deep do they go? They're just going to tuck in. Very smart, sensible racing from Eamon Rachdi there. Just tucking in. We're 9 minutes into this session. We've got plenty of battles raging on. This one up here is probably the closest that we have so far at the moment. John Bailiff holding P5 over Alexander Wilfert. Oh, look at the sunset. Look at the rays of sun on the tarmac. That just looks stunning. Absolutely stunning. Poetry in motion. Porsche Cup racing in sunset conditions at Imola. How lucky are we with something like iRacing that we can all use and enjoy and watch along in sessions like this. Bailiff holding that advantage now. We've got Martin Shirley coming into Aqua Minerale with Mark de Bruin just 0.3 of a second in front in P10. So this is a fight to get that last top 10 position. Coming through the very anti-alta chicane. Ooh, just de Bruin goes a bit wide. Shirley holding it there. The lead now, you can see on the timing tower, it's just popped under 1 second. Lindelof with a 1:43.32. Harmer bettering that with a 1:43.1. Oh, George T. Tyler popping up with some decent pace too. A 1:44.1, that's his personal best. Just 1/10 shy of the fastest lap of the race from Philip Harmer, a 1:43.09. When I say a tenth, it's not necessarily a tenth, is it? It's a few thousandths of a second, the difference. This battle continues going into the Tamburello chicane. Shirley really wanting to keep the pressure on De Bruin. Plenty of gravel being kicked up. This race was punctuated by the fact that you were never too far away. Oh, I think Neil Killen's just gotten through on me. Let's see how this battle progresses. Oh, I've got a big run here. I don't remember what happened. We're going into the hairpin. I've got the inside. Oh, there's a bit of... Oh, no, this is not the hairpin. This is the Tamburello chicane. Sorry, the Villeneuve chicane. Variante Villeneuve. Into the hairpin now. This is a great little ding-dong battle between myself and Neil Killen. I've got a big run now as we head up towards Piratella. Oh, the hip and shoulder. Killen holds the position, and we will keep tabs on this one as we keep going. But the battle for the lead now is half a second. What can Samuel Lindelof do to break this momentum that Philip Harmer clearly has? He's got an awesome run now into the Tamburello chicane. This battle is on for the race win. How cool. It's all well and good watching Martin Shirley and Mark De Bruin for P10, but this is the battle for the ultimate prize. And actually, if we want to flick to that very briefly, we've had a change here. So Shirley's gone through, has the inside for T1 and makes the move stick. Fantastic work there from Martin Shirley. As we resolve that, we will hopefully get to resolve this battle here, which is for the lead of the race. Going through Piratella, making the downward stretch into Aqua Minerale. No passing here. This is a very tight sequence of corners punctuated by those sausage curbs that I mentioned earlier. Now we head to the Variante Alta chicane. No, Philip wanted it to look like he was potentially going to make a move here. Very interesting to see how quickly these two have dropped Robert Koppler in P3. 3.7 seconds back to Robert now. Christopher Smith now on the back of Frick Smith for P11. That gap is 1/10 of a second. And do we get a switch into Variante Alta? No, we don't. They hold position. Oh, Smith! I reckon that was all four wheels off the ground going through the chicane. That was fantastic. And holds the outside. Does he go for it now? This is into the first Ravazza. Car's very prone to understeer here. No, he lets Smith go there and continue that run. The gap now for the lead is under 4/10 of a second. Philip Harmer has just done the fastest lap of the race as well with a 1:43.08. For those playing at home, you may remember his previous personal best, which was the purple fastest lap of the race before, was a 1:43.09. The pace from Philip at the moment is incredible. We're going to go on board with Philip as we head towards the Variante Alta chicane. Let's have a look. You can see the sunset resplendent on the back of Lindelof's car there. Oh, the amount of curb they take and can keep these cars settled through there is just amazing. I can't overstate that at all. Coming down into Ravazza now. You can see the fans there on their balconies watching this brilliant battle for the race win in the second heat. Lindelof handles Ravazza very nicely indeed. And actually, this was the final lap. And again, snuck up on us. Apologies, I probably wasn't keeping tabs on the time of the session too closely because I was thoroughly enjoying this battle. Coupler comes through for P3. George T. Tyler comes home in 4th position. John Bailiff is P5. Then got Armin Ratchdy in P8. So Alexander Wilfert was P6. Michael Schultz Cattleback was P7, only 0.4 of a second away from Wilfert. We then had Armin Ratchdy P8, Martin Shirley P9, Mark De Bruin is P10, Christopher Smith P11, Frick Smith P12, Patrick Roosendahl P13 in this one, Josephine Becker 14th. Myself, Sean Nisizaka Smith, is P15, Neil Killen P16, Byron DeBelow is 17th. I don't know that he made the start line, and Charlie Spink, I also don't know if Charlie turned a lap in P17. Maybe couldn't quite make it to the green flag. But that was a brilliant session. We'll see if we can pop through the actual results here. It's been a bit buggy today, and we do, absolutely. So Lindelof, and there we go. It's okay, it's kept it. Oh, iRacing, you keep me on my toes every single day. And you'll notice we no longer have sunset conditions for the final 20-minute heat. It is the sun has gone night-night. we are under the cover of darkness for the 3rd and final session. We'll have an inverted top 8 for this race as well. So we will get Eamon Ratchdy on pole position, Michael Schultz Cattleback P2, Alexander Wilfert P3, John Bailiff P4, George T. Tyler P5, Robert Koppler P6, Philip Harmer P7th, and Samuel Lindelof P8. Okay. We do have a 3-minute warm-up. Try and accelerate that if we can. We can marginally. Do a little broadcasting break while we cycle through this session.
Let's go! F1GamerDad on the grid!
We're still here. Still waiting for the warm-up to be completed. Momentarily, we'll get cars on the grid. Hope you're enjoying this stream, guys. If you haven't, please feel free to like the stream. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're not already, to make sure that the next GRL European Porsche Cup League race is brought to you when we go live. We have advanced to the new session, just waiting for cars on the grid. We've got Philip Harmer over here. And this is where things get tricky, ladies and gentlemen, because Imola does not have circuit lighting. So it's interesting that we've got these conditions for the 3rd and final race. We had the same thing at Monza last week. It's difficult to spot which car is where. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. Waiting for everybody to grid. Okay, looks like we've got everyone here. The timing tower will resort itself out as soon as we go green, because we've, of course, got Alexander Wilfert on pole position after the reverse top 8. So we'll see the order shuffle through. Ratchdy has the lead. Schultz Cattleback in P2. Let's see, how do we get through here? We're 3 wide back here. Tyler. Oh, Tyler Harmer and... Oh, that was Lindelof. No, he goes through. I'm not sure the brakes were held there. That was Frick Smith in the firing line with nowhere to go on that one. Samuel Lindelof just, yeah, potentially getting a little too excited at losing those couple of positions. We've got teammates here, Smith and Shirley. Smith, big dive to the inside for Tosa, the hairpin. We've got another couple of cars side by side here. This is Mark de Bruin holding off Patrick Roosendahl. Roosendahl goes for the inside. Oh, that very nicely done. Ooh, we've got Neil Killen now on the inside as we go for the run down to Aqua Minerali, and de Bruin relinquishes that position. John Bailiff is in a very heated battle here. We'll have a look. We'll go chicane cam as they go through Variante Alta. Bailiff comes through. Oh, brilliant stuff. Everybody as they all sort it out. That was fantastic. We've got one of the ASR boys, Coppola. Oh, Coppola taking to the grass almost. He's got the outside run for Ravazza. Oh, no! And it's Wilfert that comes out second best. I think maybe just a bit of rubbing of panels there. He's now on the inside of Roosendahl and Killen going through the front stretch. This is going to be interesting because Coppola... See how they all filter through here. Wilfert is still on the outside, which is now the inside for the next part of the chicane. Roosendahl now the inside. This is an evolving situation, and I think... Oh, it's so congested back here. So Wilfert, oh, almost going for the move again, thinking better of it. Bailiff now 0.4 of a second off P2, which is Armin Ratchety. Oh, we've got 3 wide here. Oh, all making it work. Oh, I think my eyes in the 992 car, they might have just lit up at the thought of maybe getting 2 positions in one corner. Thankfully, I thought better of it. As I've got Josephine Becker in front now with De Bruin in front of Josephine. Plenty of awesome battles to watch over here. Got George T. Tyler, Chris Smith, Robert Coppola up there as well. This is Patrick Roosendahl looking at the back of Martin Shirley. Gets very, very unsettled through the Variante Alta chicane, and now Alexander Wilfert wants to make him pay. Wilfert goes to the inside, and Roosendahl relinquishes the position fairly comfortably. Now after Ravazza, an almighty run from John Bailiff. It's now less than 1/10 of a second for P2. Ratchety, oh, look at this, Phil Harmer as well. Phil Harmer wanting to just follow and maybe even push Bailiff to P2 if he can then capture P3. Ratchety's done very well there to just let them play their own game and hold on to P3 in behind Bailiff. Harmer looks quick. We know the pace he had in the first and second sessions. So Harmer won't want to stay here in the dirty air of Ratchety for too long because he'll know he's got plenty of potential in this one. Just keep an eye on this one for a few more sequences. Harmer, does he look for the move? He's looking very patient, which is awesome, and that's where you rack up significant points in a series like this. Who's this? Alexander Wilfert in the chat. Race 3 had, in quotes, moments. Alexander, you did very well, my friend. You did very well to limit those moments and make the most of the pace you had, because your pace was consistently very strong in this event. Watching Ratchety doing a fantastic job to hold P3 with the ever charging Philip Harmer in behind. Harmer's got a great run now. Probably a better run than the previous lap. They're side by side. He's got his nose ahead. Ratchety's going to fight this, is he? This is going to be a good test of Ratchety's stopping power. And no, and is it? It's Tyler now making the most of the compromised line. Oh no. Oh, Tyler's disappeared. Oh, Tyler had a blink on. I think everyone else just maybe just got a bit spooked by that. Oh, and Christopher Smith's gone wide. Oh, I think maybe just didn't anticipate. Oh, that's so unlucky. Christopher Smith, unfortunately. Oh, Rob Sutherland, I feel you may have just joined at the... Oh, Josephine Becker gets a huge tank slapper on. Oh, that was a big moment. So we've got Martin Shirley now overtaking me. We don't like to see that. Oh, I've come back to the inside and made the move stick. So quick 1-2 punch. Shirley definitely got the better of me into Tosa. And then through the Piratella, I was able to... Oh, and coming through the exit of Aqua Minerale, I've just come a bit sideways there. We'll come into the chicane, watch the two wildfire cars and see their attitude through the chicane. Frick Smith comes through very aggressively. Oh, Shirley. 4 wheels, I think, off the ground there through the second part of the Variante Alta chicane. Robert Coppola's had a moment which has shot him back down the order. He's down. Sorry, Smith. Yes. I saw Rob Sutherland's comment. Oh, hi, Shirley and Smith for life. And Smith was sideways and then in the fence as that comment came through. You gotta love the commentator's curse, but the spectator's curse is sometimes even more satisfying. We're now watching... Oh no! We've done it again! Watching a battle that has combusted. It's Alexander Wilfer. Alexander, I don't know if you're still in the chat. That was one of your race 3 moments. Oh, we've got... Oh, Smith! Wow! That was touch and go. We've had a change for the lead, but I really don't want to get through this just yet. This is an awesome battle. The pack is really raging on, but also the top 3. Watch this. Oh, Bailiff coming into... Oh my gosh, Tyler. Tyler with huge aggression will get our trusty chicane cam and just see what's going to happen here. They come through and smash the curbs. So Harmer has the race lead. Bailiff is P2. George T. Tyler, less than a 10th. No, just over a 10th now behind Bailiff. Coming into Ravazza, there's typically no passing through here. Harmer able to now just stretch this lead out a little bit. He's going to try and take off down the road. If P2 and 3 can keep fighting, that does him a world of good, especially for his tyres in this extended session 2. Oh, Tyler playing games, wanting the inside for the Tamburello chicane. How deep does Bailiff go on the brakes? Oh, very deep. You can see the discs glowing red. No! Oh, Bailiff has come off second best. I think maybe they just were both going for the same piece of tarmac there. Oh, as Lindelof comes through. We know Samuel Lindelof has amazing pace. Go through. We've got another battle here. This is Neil Killen in the middle of Robert Coppola and Patrick Roosendahl. Frick Smith has just gotten past Mark De Bruin. Is that because I think De Bruin has missed the Tamburello chicane? Because Martin Shirley has gotten through on De Bruin as well. Oh, yep, that's almost certainly what's happened. And unfortunately for Mark, the rears have lit up like a bonfire, and he's got no grip for the next 3 corners. That is typical iRacing tyre behavior. The battles rage on throughout the field here, going through Aqua Minerale. Neil Killen holding off Patrick Roosendahl, but for how long can they maintain this? Oh, very nice. Keeping the cars settled through the chicane. And we've got a couple of cars ahead. We've got... So Bailiff has dropped off drastically there. Where has that happened? So that's actually happened earlier on in lap 6. So unfortunately, because I'm streaming this after the session's been completed, I can't go back and review moments that I've lost. So everyone in chat, if you do remember an incident or a battle or something interesting that you want me to show, you got to tell me before it happens. Otherwise, I can't go back and review it. So Bailiff now wanting to pick up those spots that he's lost. He's got great pace. His previous lap was a 1:44.3, so he definitely has pace. But Coppola is back there as well, kind of out of position for where these two would typically see their cars. But it's all good news for Killen and Roosendahl in behind, because they're going to be able to take advantage of any potential missteps that happen in front. We look at Lindelof now attacking Eamon Ratchety. Ratchety doing a great job to maintain the position. This is going down into Aqua Minerale, and Lindelof has made that move work. Ratchety's done, like I said, Ratchety's done very well to limit the losses. It's always hard when you're P1 of a reverse top 8, because you've got some very, very quick drivers in behind you who want to make up those 6, 7, or 8 positions as quickly as they humanly can. Roosendahl very close now onto the back of Neil Killen. We'll keep tabs on the battle for 3rd and 2nd position though, because it's less than half a second now. So as we suspected, Philip Hammer has just put in a purple lap. So 1:43.5 is the quickest circuit in this session from Philip Hammer. He has shot off down the road to the tune of 4 seconds now over this duo of George Tyler and Michael Schultz-Cattleback. This is just 2 seconds now, this gap. We're watching here an awesome battle for the 2nd step of the podium. While we've gone through this, Alexander Wilford has gotten past Frick Smith for P11, and Bailiff has gotten past Coppola, as we suspected he might have, for P6. So really awesome stuff there. And actually, Coppola has gotten back through. So that was a very temporary move. Oh, Frick Smith's gone off the track and has lost that position to Alexander Wilford. Oh, maybe the off-track was a little bit after. We'll keep tabs on this awesome battle now for the 2nd step of the podium. Chicane cam. See how... Oh, wow. Oh, Tyler, four wheels off the track in the first part of the chicane, and I think Schultz-Cattleback did the same thing on the 2nd part of the chicane. Really awesome. I don't know how they do it and keep the cars facing the right way. It's pretty awesome stuff. This is the gearbox of George Tyler looking back at the nose of Michael Schultz-Cattleback. Harmer has gone quicker, a 43.2. Tyler with a 44.2 and Schultz-Cattleback with a 44 flat. Tyler goes defensive. Not too defensive, but just enough to show Schultz-Cattleback that it's not going to be an easy move if he wants to put it on the line to take P2. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this one and any other battles that you want me to keep a close eye on. We've got 5 minutes left of the feature race. Definitely want to keep tabs on this one here, but if there's anyone else you want me to show who hasn't necessarily had too much airtime, feel free to let me know and we'll cycle through the grid. Martin Shirley has come off the track. Martin is down in P13. I think, or unfortunately, Josephine Becker is a few laps down now. I think she may have exited the session as well. Just in case you're wondering where Josephine is in this one. She had a fantastic run at Silverstone and Monza, but just unfortunate in this one with a couple of incidents. So we're still 0.4 of a second. Schultz cut back to Tyler. Robert Koppler looking to make up another position that he's lost throughout this one. He is now only 0.3 off Ratchdy and is right there on his gearbox. Is a move imminent? Time will tell. We come into Ravazza. He's got a very wide entry into the last one there and almost pushes Ratchdy along. Bailiff is going to want to capitalize on this one if he can too. So Koppler has a huge run and has the preferable inside line for the Tamburello chicane. How late does Ratchdy go on the brakes? And Bailiff as well. Bailiff. Oh, Ratchdy's done very well in the middle part of that chicane. No! Oh, it's taken Bailiff with him. Oh, no, that was so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Eamon Ratchdy started P1. Did so well up to this point to just maximize that track position. Unfortunately, some of these battles you do get very... Oh, Roosendahl having a nibble at Neil Killen's rear end, and Killen just a bit of a wiggle now, breaking traction ever so slightly, maybe just getting unsettled from that little touch there. Oof, very tasty. We are 3 minutes remaining on the final session. I will not miss the white flag or the checkered in this one, I promise you. I will make it my mission to keep that one in the front of my mind. It's just so tempting as we watch all this awesome racing through the GRL Euro Porsche Cup League that we just get carried away up here in the commentary box. Roosendahl now really wanting to put the pressure on Killen. Harmer has done a 1:43.299. Schultz Cattleback is very close to Tyler. Tyler a 1:44.134. Schultz Cattleback a 1:44.112. You see the glowing front and rear discs. These cars have amazing stopping power and they do not have ABS braking. So you have to be very precise with your braking, but you can be very aggressive. Patrick Roosendahl has had an issue, so we can see him tumbling down the timing tower. He's into pit lane, so you would imagine some damage there pushing him back into pit lane. Unlucky for Patrick, he was doing very well in this session. Will we see a move coming? Schultz Cattleback looks like he's got a bit of a pace advantage over Tyler, but it also could be that he's had the tow, the slipstream, for a long while now, and maybe Tyler's been able to just... Oh! Maybe an off track and a slowdown potentially for Schultz Cattleback. That was a big curb hop. Definitely all four tires off the ground. He's pushing hard to potentially go one step better on the podium. All depends on this run, and it looks like... Oh, a bit of a wiggle, a snap of oversteer as they come through the exit of the second Ravazza. How close is Schultz Cattleback here? This potentially the white flag lap now. We're 19:20 out of 20 minutes, and this is a time certain race as well, so don't pay too much attention to the lap 12 of 20. Let's imagine and treat this like it is the white flag lap. Philip Harmer now opening up an 8-second lead over these two. Just awesome to watch them use every inch of the track. Coming into Tozer now. Similar, very similar line, so I don't think we're going to get too much action there. Chris Smith very close behind Neil Killen for P7. Fantastic result from them both. And Frick Smith, 0.3 of a second back from Alexander Wilfert for the last position in the top 10. But this is the battle we want to stay on with. We will flick to Philip Harmer as he goes through the Variante Alta chicane for the last time tonight. And we've got George Tyler now making the run down towards Ravata, but it's going to be Philip Harmer taking another win here in the Global Racing League European Porsche Cup Series. This is round 3 at Imola, and he's taken the feature race win. 8.5 seconds over George T. Tyler, who holds off the hard-charging Michael Schultz Cattleback in P3. Samuel Lindelof takes P4. We'll stay with some of these guys. This is... go to Alexander Wilfert, who is holding off Frick Smith and chasing down Eamon Rachdi. Wilfert will take P10. Rachdi P9, and that is actually a fantastic result for Eamon Rachdi. Started P8 from started P1 from the inverted top 8 grid for this feature race. So really awesome from him just to keep his track position for as long as he could. Had a few cars just really not willing to be too patient because they had great pace in behind him, and unfortunately he got caught up in a few incidents there, but really awesome just to hold off for as long as possible. We will cut for a moment and we will wrap this one up. Race results incoming.
Let's go! F1GamerDad on the grid!
Okay, our race results are live. We'll get the feature race results up for you guys. So, to wrap this one up, we've got Philip Harmer taking the race win by 8.5 seconds over George T. Tyler. Michael Schultz Cattleback is P3. Samuel Lindelof P4. Robert Koppler is P5. John Bailiff P6. Neil Killen is P7. Christopher Smith P8. Eamon Rachdi P9. Alexander Wilfert 10th. Frick Smith 11th. Sean Nisizaka-Smith is 12th. Martin Shirley is 13th. Patrick Roosendahl 14th. Mark De Bruin is 15th. Josephine Becker 16th. Charlie Spink and Byron Debelow 17th and 18th respectively. I don't believe they turned a lap in any session today, so maybe just joined and then had something come up, unfortunately, for those guys. So hope to see them in the next one. Team 79, Alexander Wilfert in the chat. Thanks for the stream. You are most welcome, my friend. I thoroughly enjoy bringing this to you guys. Hopefully you can all watch the stream when it comes up, either later in the day or whenever it suits you, maybe tomorrow after you've had a good rest, because this was this was a tough one. It's 3 short-ish races, but it's a challenging track in this car. It's super enjoyable, but challenging nonetheless. I will end things there. Any other requests for round 4 of the Global Racing League European Porsche Cup League, please pop them in chat as well and in the comments to this video. Any way I can improve this broadcast, very open to it, very open to suggestions, different features. I'd love if you guys did burnouts after you win the races, because then I can show that and it looks awesome, but that's okay. We'll let you off the hook for this one. I will leave it there. I am F1GamerDad. You have been fantastic. Until the next time, keep racing hard. We'll see you soon.
Let's go!